Hello and welcome back again. My name is Lord Curtis, all right? You are welcome to this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Do us a favor. Today, I will be taking you through the entire process on how I mix and master a song called Weekend Vibe. And this song is done by two artists, Truth Diary and Kavi. So it was a couple months back that I did this project, and this song is available on all streaming platforms. I will leave the link in the description down below so that if you want to listen to the full song, the mix and the master, you just click on the link and then go on whatever platform is available to you so that you can listen to the song. This is the section here. This is the entire section. This song is an amapiano song, almost like Afro amapiano mix. So I will be taking you through the entire process on how I did the beat and then the vocal recording and the mixing. His name is Lord Curtis. Please subscribe and please follow me on all social media platforms. Lord Curtis, LURDCURTIS is the name across all social media platforms. So when we started this beat, the first thing that I played was this progression right here. Okay, and this sound was played from Omnisphere. And it was this ambient space piano. On this piano, I placed an EQ on it, and then I did a Fuji chorus, and then an effector, and then another effector again with reverb, and then I did this classic compressor from T-Rex. So that's it on the mixer channel for this. Here's the before, and here's the after. After that, became another layer of the same piano from Gravity, another layer, but this time it's a pad. So on the mixer, I had this on the mixer just an EQ, low cut and a high cut EQ. And the reason for which I did that was I didn't need the lows because it was super heavy. And then I also never wanted to use the high because it was too bright. So I just wanted that mid-range low end sound, blend with the chords so that it can give me that fullness. So that was it. And then after that, the next thing that I did was, yeah, bro, since I already got this piano and then I already have the pad layer with the percussion. So I needed the drums, to make the artist start feeling his vibe before we move any further. And then we came out with this drum settings. So as you can see, I had a snare and then a couple of different sounds, different snares mixed with some shakers and everything else, we made magic on this one. So it was pretty much everything for the drums, the percussions part of it. So I had EQ on them to get rid of unwanted frequencies on everything. And then, yeah, that was it. I had some vocal chants in it and then a couple of different percussions to make it full. Then I came up with these shaker loops. I have this EQ on it, low cut. Then I also had the flanger because I wanted to sound a little muffy. And then I had a reverb from effector, another effector plugin again with this time stereo wideness. I came up with another EQ, a little bit of high cuts, and then super low cuts. So that was just it for the shaker. After, and here's the before. After that shaker, the next thing that I came with was we need some kick. In this section, I used two separate kicks because I wanted it to have that Afro feel and the amapiano feel. So everything else together, it sounds like this. There are other drums and sounds that was added, put it together with the drums. After that, we came up with a guitar. It was simple, yes, simple guitar, but it was fire. So I played this guitar from Nexus. The only thing I had on this guitar was an EQ, some subtractive and adaptive EQ. And then I had a compressor on it. If you put everything together, it will sound like this. So after this guitar, the next thing we came up with this. So another guitar. You see, that was it. That was a guitar. That's guitar from FL Stocks, which is Morphine. And pretty much I had nothing on that guitar because I like how it sounds. And, everything was just perfect to me. So I never thought I needed any EQ on it. And we moved forward to another sound. If you're familiar with Amapiano, you already know that bounce, that sax bounce. So for this beat, I decided not to use a normal Amapiano sax bounce or the trumpet. I decided to use something else. So it was how you see this Nexus part of it coming in, and then that with that vocal too, the vocal chants also coming in. And then the next thing that I added was this. It's a synth plugin from FL Stocks. I blended with that couple of different sounds from the vocal chant to the sound from Nexus, other bounce that Amapiano, the vibe to give it that fullness, So that was the purpose of that sound also. So the next thing that I did was to come with this. Some of these sounds were played after recording. So I won't be able to give you the exact order in which I played them because I played some of them before the recording and then most of them was played after, the recording process. So that was strains from Gravity also. I had a process on it. You see, this is it. Flinger, effector, reverb, through the reverb 2, and then EQ. So the reason why I placed the EQ above and below everything else is because I wanted to have impact on the reverb because the reverb has lows and then putting the EQ before the reverb, it means that all the lows from the reverb will also be on the sound. So I decided to place the reverb before the EQ so that when the EQ hits, it will whip away all the lows in from the reverb. So I blend the log drum with a snare. That's a log drum, and this is a snare. The music production field is just a creative field, so we have to be creative in whatever we do. There is no exact way of doing anything. Once it works, that's it for you for that project. So after doing that, I came with another one again, and this time it's a sax. That part came into the chorus part of the song, because I needed to add little different feelings. Another one that I played was this one. As you all know, it's a bass. It's a synth bass. So it's a guitar plugin from Homosphere, baritone guitar. Once you have Homosphere, you should have this one. I had a compressor on it, stereo bus compressor from SSL, and then I had an EQ on it. Then I pan it a little bit to the right. Once you do mixing, it's necessary that you take into consideration your panning. You should be very, 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 very creative in doing that, because the panning is going to give your mix wideness and width. Yeah, it's almost like you have a space. Somebody give you a room and then they actually arrange everything in that room in a way that it fits properly. Just look at the mixing process as you arranging stuff in a room in such a way that everything fits without embarrassment. So after I did that, the next one was this one, FM sub, and then a bass. We have multiple bass playing, because we can just have one bass in the song, just going and going and going. So we need different basses and different section progresses. So, and then I think the next one that we have here is that percussions and stuff. So here is a beat, how it sounded. So that was it for the beat. I think it was great. You tell me what you think about it in the comment section down below. If there was something that I didn't do right, feel free to let me know. Before we move on to the next section, please subscribe to this channel and please give us a thumbs up and share. Leave a comment down below and tell us your thoughts so that in the next video, we'll try to address these concerns. So now let's move on to the mixing part of it, the vocal. So you are welcome back again to the next section of this video. As I said previously, we have two artists on the song, Kavi and then Truth Diary. So Truth Diary actually features Kavi on the song. What you are seeing here is the vocal, everything recorded down to one track so that I will have control over it, because it was giving me a little problem doing the export. I had some glitches and hitches in the middle. I don't know why it was a cause, so I recorded it in the DAW. So this is the vocal. I will have to turn everything else on here. If it's not turned on, let me just take you to the mixer and tell you how I handle these vocals. So I had auto tone, and then I had an EQ, and then another T-Rex EQ, double EQ. I had auto tone and an EQ, and another EQ again. And on this other track, I have the same auto tone, and then another EQ. This process continues. I have auto tone on this one, the lead vocal for Truth. Auto tone on this one, EQ, compressor from Nectar as an isotope plugin. So the reason why I did double EQ here is this is a parametric EQ. I love the sound. And then this T-Rex EQ is a classic EQ. I love the little brightness it added to the vocal. I thought it was necessary that I maybe brighten the vocal a little bit, because I like how it sounds. The same process continues here, auto tone, EQ, and then Nectar compressor. And then for this part of it that I did some, creativity here, compressor from Waves, and EQ here from Fruity Stocks. I also have this imager from Ozone. Background vocal, I wanted to give it a stereo wideness, so that was the reason why I used the imager there. So the next vocal, the next part of it, the next artist, pretty much everything else that was done for the first guy, it continues here. And then I have this Nectar voices here because I was going a little creative, so I had to use this one because I wanted a choir sounding chorus. So that was why I did that. So as it always is, this is the vocal bus. This is a vocal bus and a vocal rider. And a vocal rider here. NS1 is a noise suppressor, which is a gate, and then the NS1 to at least clean the background noise and stuff like that. T-Rex Y2A is a compressor. It's a Fab Fader Pro Q3. It's an EQ. We have this X compressor from SSL. It's a vocal enhancer from Isotopes. And then I had an effector. It's a vocal plugin to just give it a little fader sound. Then I also have this on the vocal. It's a X noise to remove all the different sounds from the vocal. So then from here, I send it to a reverb, to a delay, and to another reverb, and then I also send it to a chorus, and then send it to another reverb here. All these reverbs I some 8 here for the instrumental tracks, and then come here to the main vocal bus. I have a compressor here from Waves, our compressor, fresh air from SSL Slick Together. Yeah, another Wave plugin is a Wave E-Channel, Solid State Logic E-Channel. Chris Law EK from Wave is a Wave plugin to focus. Just see that there's a change to the vocal, and everything else. The reason why I did it, the ESA Metaband compressor, finally. So that was the vocal part of it there. So this is the mix. Before we move any further, please do us a favor and subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumbs up, and then maybe you can leave your review. Tell us your thoughts on what you think in the comment section down below, so that we can be able, or will be able to address these concerns and then probably improve our next video. So it is what it is. This is the vocal.
Javi, for the girl. Batman, coolest. It's a weekend vibe. Me who living life. Me who chicken style. Fingers in the sky, yeah. It's a weekend vibe. Me who living life.
So this is the entire song. Thanks for watching, and please give us a thumbs up so that the next time we will be able to do more videos for you guys. Please subscribe to the channel and follow us on all social media platforms.
Yo, Javi, for the girl. Batman, it's a weekend vibe. Me who living life. Me who chicken style. Fingers in the sky, yeah. It's a weekend vibe. Me who living life. Chicken style. No, I did phone you. The day I make this money, every day bala jolly, every day bala jolly. When I pull up inside my belly, fragile realness I do. Nana let you then know me, Nana let you then know me, they know me, know me. Butting all night in my Benz with my uptime girl. I be butting all day, butting all.
Okay, it is what it is. Please give us a thumbs up, and please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. The name is Lord Curtis.